In your bulletin this hour, a magistrate court in Lilongwe, Malawi, has ordered that the formal hearing of the extradition process of Prophet Shepherd Bushiri and his wife begin on the 8th of March. The Malawian government had sought to arrest Prophet Bushiri and his wife as the first part of the extradition process, but the magistrate court, presided over by Magistrate Viva Nyimba, ruled that the couple should not be arrested but keep appearing in court until the hearing of the matter. Malawi's Minister of Information, Gospel Gazako, said on Wednesday that, quote, "The state and the accused have settled on the 8th of March where the hearing will be done, and there is a high likelihood that the magistrate will make a decision on that same day." On the 4th of December 2020, Malawi received a formal extradition request from the South African government for the Bushiris to be returned to South Africa to face criminal charges in fraud, theft, and money laundering.
It's not up to the South African authorities at all to extradite him. You can request an extradition of Reverend Bushiri from Malawi, but it's up to the Malawian authorities to decide whether they're going to surrender Reverend Bushiri to the South African authorities. It's up to the Malawian authorities in terms of Malawian law to decide what to do, not up to the South African authorities at all. So we will see how the machine of justice starts working in Malawi, and Reverend Bushiri has the right to protect his own interests in terms of whatever extradition legislation Malawi has adopted domestically. Nothing to do with an extradition agreement, although an extradition agreement exists. The South African Development Community Protocol on extradition. So it really depends on what the Malawian authorities are going to decide to do at the end of the day.
In the Malawi judicial system, because the mere fact that we signed that treaty does not automatically mean that it is part of the laws of Malawi. According to our constitution, it's supposed to be domesticated under section 211 of the constitution.
Counsel for Prophet Bushiri, Wapona Kita, prayed the court to adjourn the case for 30 days to allow the defense to go through the extradition documents from the state. The magistrate consequently to serve the defense extradition documents by January 18th. Experts say the extradition process could take up to a year to complete.
I think it's going to be a lot of long months or even years before the couple are extradited to South Africa. So it's not as simple and straightforward as it looks. There's a whole legal process. There's a whole process that has to play out before they are extradited to South Africa.
I think at least if it's in dispute, I think with from my practical experience, it will at least take a year for everything to be done.
He says,
what is in our favor at the moment is that we have a bilateral and a regional treaty with Malawi. That is why the minister is now responsible for dealing with that. As I said in the beginning, if that is not the case, then the president must get involved to give the green light. And that can sometimes cause even more delay because the relation between the two countries are maybe not so well. They don't have treaties. So that is why you have to go up to the level of the president to give the green light. But in this instance, when I was at the NPA, we've also asked for extradition, to Malawi, and they've granted it to us. I think I'm not a politician, so I don't know what really happens between closed doors. But as you can see from the statement issued by our Minister of Justice, he said that he's very encouraged. There's a good cooperation between the two countries, and hopefully that will not cause a problem.